guys, and welcome to my channel. Today I am really excited to share a recipe with you guys that is actually my husband's, and so I just want to take a second to thank my husband for helping me with this recipe. It is his homemade chili. Now we do use a kit, and it's called the 5-alarm or 2-alarm kit, and you'll see it in the video. But the reason why we use that, because to buy all the ingredients or all the spices itself can get pretty expensive. If you already have all these spices on hand, then you don't need to get the kit. Some of these spices we already have on hand, but some of them we don't, and so we don't have to go and buy all the spices. We just use the kit. So this is a really great forgiving recipe. You can make it your own. That's what my husband did. He made it his own. He doesn't use ground beef. He uses beef that is like cubed up, and then or I cube it up for him. You can also go to your butcher and get it cubed up for you. He also uses sausage and bacon in it. We don't use beans in ours. If you wanted to put beans in there, you're more than welcome to. We just don't put beans in ours. But it's a really great recipe, so you can make this recipe and you can make it exactly how he makes it, or you can kind of mix it up and make it your own. That's what I love about this recipe. I love any recipe that you can kind of make your own. I'm a terrible baker because I never follow the rules and never follow the directions, so that's why I never bake. But this is a recipe that it's really hard to mess it up. Like, you have to really suck at cooking to mess it up. So anyways, I hope that you guys enjoy this, and again, thank you to my husband for helping me out with this one, babe. Love ya.
Starting out, we have the kit, which is actually 2-alarm chili kit. We have some organic chicken broth and 2 cans of rotel. Just side note, you are going to need an extra thing of chicken stock. And here's the bacon chopped up and the sausage chopped up. This is just Hilshire Farm sausage chopped up. And then here is the beef chopped up. I should also add that we used 3 pounds of beef, 1 pound of bacon, and I believe it was like 1 pound of sausage. So we did everything outside. It turned out that this pan was not big enough, and so we switched it over later. But for right now, we browned everything outside. I really love cooking this dish outside. So if you have a big enough pot that you could do this outside, then I would definitely go for it. Also, side note, this freezes so well. And so this was a huge batch, like a huge batch. It could feed like for days. So our pan was not big enough to add all the other stuff, so we moved it inside. Here everything is nice and brown, and so now we are going to be adding the chicken broth, some rotel. We actually added 2 cans of rotel. So after looking at all the ingredients being poured in, I realized that we didn't have enough liquid in there, so we added more chicken broth. Now you can use beef broth if you want it. Chicken broth is what we had on hand, so we used chicken broth. Here's the 2-alarm chili kit, and everything that it comes with is chili powder, paprika, onion, masa, cumin, and red pepper, and then a small thing of salt. So now he's just adding the packets of flavoring, and this is where you can kind of play with it a little bit, because for us this was missing something, so we add a little bit more cumin, we add a little bit more salt. So you just kind of play with the ingredients. We just use the 5-alarm kit as a point to start with. So some people like their chili more watery, some like it more thicker. If you like it more thicker, then you're going to add more masa. If you don't have masa on hand, then you could always use some flour and make like a little roux on a side pot to make it thicker. So this again is a recipe that you can play with and make your own. So that last thing that he added into the pot was the masa, and you kind of let that cook off until your chili gets nice and thick. Now my favorite way to eat this is with some Fritos and make kind of like a little Frito pie out of it. So you just kind of garnish it however you want. If you want sour cream and cheese and stuff like that, this is a great dish like for Super Bowl. I know Super Bowl is coming up, or if you're doing any tailgating, this is a fantastic dish for that. I mean, who doesn't enjoy Frito pie? It's like a turned up nacho. So here is the final product. It's so delicious, guys. And what's great is you can garnish it however you want.
And that is it. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I hope that you guys make this recipe. If you do make this recipe, please tag me on Instagram at Kim Vasquez, and it's KIMBVASQUEZ. And if you would like to see more cooking recipes, just comment down below, and me and my husband will work on that. And even my kids, like my kids have been saying they want to do a video, so if that's something you want to see, just comment down below and we will work on that for you guys. And I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Oh, Snapchat. If you follow me on Snapchat, you would have seen this whole process. You can follow me at KIMBVASQUEZ. If you are not yet subscribed to this channel, please make sure you do subscribe. It really helps me out. I think that is it. So again, thank you guys for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed this recipe. If you make this recipe, or if you switch it up and make it your own, just tag me on Instagram, Snapchat me so I can see your recipe, and I really appreciate it. And I will see you guys in the next one.